toes off the floor, and draw all the way through your heels. Almost lean back. All hips, alright? Go. Yeah, keep your toes off the floor. All hip. Yeah, push through your heels. Go. Testing this mic. See how much wind it picks up. What's going on, guys? I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much to all those people that supported in our little open day / charity drive type thing that we did. So it's going to go to the 2 different charities, which I'll probably explain in my next video, which is really, really good. But anyways, guys, in this video, I'm going to show you some footage from the day. It was really, really good. We had about 6 guys there, which is really, really good, because we could only sort of have about anywhere between 4 to 8 people there. Otherwise, it gets too hard to give the people there as much value as we'd love to give them, if that makes sense. But anyway, this video, I'm going to cover some of I guess the more common questions I'll ask on this day, and as well as just in general, some few things about nutrition and about training as well, which is really, really good. What I'm going to do is answer some of the questions via this video, and then in between I'm going to chop and change between some of the footage on the day, just so it doesn't get boring sort of look at my face this whole time. So enjoy the next clip.
In the ATL, that's my homeboy. Watch your back if you're gonna walk alone, boy. Cause everybody in the homeboys trying to get rich. You could get hit even if you know 'em, boy. We the kings of the South. Pies in the oven, grills in the mouths. Count stacks is a usual norm. College Park, bank here where the hustle was born. So peace up and A-Town down. 4-4 living with the 808 sound. Nightlife popping.
Alright, guys, so the first question I'm going to answer, which is a really, really good one, because it sort of can apply to everybody, whether you're advanced, whether you're intermediate, whether you're beginner, whatever it is, whatever situation. And the question was, I forgot who asked it. I think it was Jesse who was there on the day. The question was, how can you burn the most fat in the shortest amount of time? So the answer to that, guys, is look it up straight away. I guess look up, I've said in other videos, look up the amount of calories you require. Go on Google, look up caloric counter or daily calorie intakes, and go to like 3 or 4 maybe different calculators, or ask you a few different questions. The good ones will ask you probably, anywhere between sort of 4 to 6 questions, which should be even more accurate. More questions are more accurate. Go to a few different ones, get your average, and as an example, if I require, based on my activity levels in my body, as an example, 2,000 calories to maintain my weight, what I'll do is a bit of a caloric deficit, so I'll leave it about 1,500 to 1,700 calories, depending how my body reacts and how I feel. And then also in my training, what I'm going to do is really focus it on, because I usually do hypertrophy training, so muscle building training, I'd really focus it on like circuit training and high intensity interval training. So that's going to be stuff like mixing different muscle groups on the same day, working in a straight circuit, like boot camp style stuff. That's going to be really demanding for the body, really going to make me I guess test me cardiovascular wise, and also make me sweat a lot as well. And I'll probably do that in shorter times, so you'd probably do 30 to 40 minute training sessions rather than 40 to 60 minute ones, and do that more frequently. So watch your calories, be in a caloric deficit, and change your training to stuff where you're going to burn more fat, so you're going to sweat more and it's more demanding. And I've chosen another 2 questions, but I'll answer them in depth just because I don't want to make these videos too long. And the next one was, doesn't matter what time I eat, doesn't matter what time I eat during the day. So someone was saying, I was out with someone late at night, and I was saying, hey, look, I'm really hungry and I feel like eating, but is it bad to eat just because it's 10:30 at night or 11 o'clock at night? Now with eating, guys, I always liken it to this, that, if, as an example, a chocolate bar was 400 calories, as an example, when you read the packet in the morning, it says 400 calories at 10 a.m. or whether it's 1 p.m, it says 400 calories, that's going to be the exact same packet that you're going to open and eat when it's 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So what I'm trying to say is that 400 calories is 400 calories, no matter what time of the day. I know people are going to talk about, what about storing as fat, or what about nutrient timing? Yes, that all does matter. On the general, for 90% of the people, that won't matter. You're probably most people watching this, or most people in general, are going to be at the place where they count the calories first, rather than look at minor things like nutrient timing and like storing as fat. So I hope that makes sense, but yeah, just look at it as 300 calories, whether it's 10 a.m. or 10 p.m, is still 300 calories. And the next question that was asked as well was, especially people that got me on Snapchat, they'll know, is I do eat a lot of takeaway food, or junk food, as they like to say. And how do I stay so lean? And first and foremost, I'm going to put it out there that I am quite active. So I do play basketball quite regularly, and I do train quite regularly. Sometimes I train even more or play even more basketball just because I know I'm going to either eat worse food, say later that day or later that week, or I have been eating pretty bad. So I'll go and be more active just so it evens out. So it's all pluses and minuses, guys, sort of wins and losses, if that makes sense. But that's how I do it. That's one sort of given. But on top of that, oh man, my arm's hurting, man. Top of that, I do track roughly calories and macros that I consume each and every day. So, and one thing that you could use as a guideline is that there's something called like microcycles, mesocycles, and macrocycles. And I'm just going to step in the house just because it's getting a bit hard to... Okay, so what was I saying? There's microcycles, macrocycles, and mesocycles in that particular order. So microcycles, look at it as daily activities, and then macrocycles... Hold on. Microcycles would be like daily activities, as an example. Macrocycles could be like either three days to sort of a week sort of range, and then mesocycles we can look at as a month sort of range. Now, if you've got a good mesocycle, if you've got a good month, because I want to make this really practical, if you've got a good month, and especially even better good macros, your micro mistakes, if you've had a 30-day month and you've had 28 great days, 2 days is not going to do anything. 1 day is not going to do anything. And I think that's where people sort of mistake thinking that it's some sort of anomaly, that I'm some sort of magical thing, or I've got a really good metabolism, that I stay lean and still eat all these foods. It's because they don't see that, as an example, if I post a picture of pizza every night, they didn't see the rest of my 6 meals was really, really clean. As an example, could be just simply meat and vegetables all day, and I can have a bit of ice cream, I have a bit of pizza that on the night, simply because the rest of my day was good. So I can even have a really, really bad weekend, and people think, how the heck did you stay lean, or how do you stay lean? But they didn't say that my whole week, because I knew it was going to be a bad weekend, was really, really clean. I hope that makes sense. So as an example, if you want to make it even smaller, if you knew you're going to have a bad dinner, you can eat less calories throughout the day, eat a little bit cleaner, and then you can use more of your macronutrients or more of your calories at night.
Cause everybody in the homeboys trying to get rich, you could get hit even if you know 'em, boy. We the kings of the south, pies in the oven, grills in the mouths. Count stacks is a usual norm, College Park, Bank here where the hustle was born. So peace up and A-Town down, 4-4 living with the 808 sound. Nightlife popping, ain't nobody stopping, cutting up a rug when the beat drop it. The dirty birds nest here, and any haters get to talking, then they falling on the deaf ears. This is where...
So guys, I just want to wrap this video up. I just want to say thank you again to all these people that supported. I hope all these questions in this video were very, very helpful, and I did want to make this video particularly short because I know that it's hard to really grasp it all, and especially with looking at this, and it's not that exciting. Yes, I want to make this short, so I hope I did elaborate on the answers enough with these questions. Let me know if I didn't. Either just comment or hit me up somewhere else. I'm sure a lot of you guys maybe got me on social media or something like that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I want to thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.